Anya? Today I'm making kimbap, but not in the traditional way kimbap is usually made. I'm folding it today instead of rolling it. Why? Because it's a new way, a different way. Like putting myself first. Now this one is different and new. I always hear people talking about self-care, but I'm not quite certain what this looks like because I'm so used to taking the back seat and it feels foreign to me. I'm used to others wanting something from me and even wanting to be there for them as well. But when I'm being pulled in a million directions, I feel overwhelmed and lost. I keep giving until I'm empty, and I can't recognize myself anymore. Maybe I need to stop caring about others. Maybe I need to ask, why are their problems my own? But I can't get angry at anyone else if I never walk away. If I never give myself permission to put me first. I have only myself to blame because I'm in charge of myself. So I need to ask for it, and I need to give it. Give myself space to be me, to do whatever I need to re-energize, and to not feel guilty for it. I need to practice focusing more on myself. I need to recognize that this is not a selfish act. Because I can't pour from an empty cup. If I'm depleted, I am of no use to others. Because when I take care of myself, I feel more productive. My body feels healthier. And my mind feels more clear. If I take care of myself, I am strong. And when I'm strong, I can also take care of those around me. Because when I take care of myself, I am better. I am a better wife, a better daughter, sister, and friend. Taking care of myself is realizing I'm also important. It means prioritizing my happiness as well. I need to remind myself that it is not my duty to save everyone. And that saying no is okay. Because having boundaries is healthy and even necessary. I don't have to do everything, and it's okay to have others do it instead. Because I want to be the best version of myself. Because I deserve it. So I'm going to put myself first and get used to this new feeling. So what about you? Is putting yourself first new to you? Let this be a gentle reminder to put yourself first today. Because you are number one. And number one comes before all the other numbers. Cooking is said to be a great gift you can give to those you love. Hence, I'm cooking a delicious stir-fry udon with pork and chives today. But what about ourselves? What is a gift you can give to yourself? How about self-love? In the past, if I was asked what self-love is, I would be stumped. Because I truly didn't know what it meant to love myself. And to be honest, I'm still struggling with the idea. We hear it being mentioned all the time. Self-love and the how-tos. But rarely do we hear how difficult it can be and all the things you learn along the way. One thing I'm learning on the self-love journey is that my well-being and happiness is top priority. I'm starting to set boundaries with others and taking care of myself first. Actively making myself number one in different situations. I'm beginning to understand my flaws and weaknesses and loving myself despite them. Realizing that seeking perfection does more damage than good. I'm learning to be comfortable in my own skin by practicing self-awareness and mindfulness, listening to my body and my mind more, and caring for both my physical and emotional health. Exercising regularly and eating healthier, and breathing deeply instead of holding my breath. Working hard to train my brain and my mind to catch certain habits and to switch perspectives. But I think the hardest part of self-love for me is being patient and compassionate towards myself. Something that comes so easily when I care for those I love, but so unnatural and forced when it's for myself. I wonder why we treat ourselves entirely different than how we treat others. For instance, Think about how you talk to yourself on a daily basis, the words you use and the tone you say it in. Would you be able to say those things to a young child? Definitely not. But why do we say it to ourselves? This viewpoint made me realize that I need to change my self-talk. Because the way I talk to myself can affect my mindset and my behavior. I'm trying to catch it when it happens and adjusting my words so that they are more uplifting. Switching my tone and speaking to myself more gently rather than being so harsh and critical. Because if it were a family or friend going through the same struggles, comfort and encouragement would be the first thing that I give. I'm not going to lie. Loving myself takes a lot of work, and it can get kind of scary at times. Because when you finally start to discover yourself, you also unravel the ugly parts. Which means that I have to face some demons head on. Breaking down the lies I've been telling myself for decades and searching for the real truth and the real me. I'm learning that I need to allow myself to feel all feelings rather than hiding from them. Even when feelings are negative, I need to recognize and label what they are. Being aware of the present moment without judgment, so that I can begin to figure out what is causing this feeling and what exactly I need in that moment. Because the moment I take ownership is the moment that I gain power to create change. To me, self-love is a continuous journey, one that is sometimes uncomfortable and at times just as wonderful. Reminding myself along the way that self-doubt is the only obstacle in the way of building a life that I truly love. Today I'm making poutine, a dish made of French fries loaded with cheese and gravy. Living in Canada, I grew up eating this all the time, and various versions of it. How did I first learn to make this? To be honest, I kind of threw things together that I thought made it a poutine, and it ended up tasting good. I didn't look at the recipe, and I didn't have a plan. What does not having a plan mean to me? Not having a plan used to mean that things were disorganized, hectic, and stressful. Maybe it was the fear of change and wanting to feel stable and safe. What does it mean to me now? Not having a plan means that I'm being spontaneous once in a while. And it's kind of exciting and fun because I get to wing it and see what happens. means I'm trying new things and giving my brain a break from thinking too much. Don't get me wrong, I still plan. I'm a planner by nature. But I'm trying to let more things go. To release the autopilot mode I'm so used to. To lessen the control so that it can ease the tension and stress. Because sometimes I want life to surprise me. And I want to enjoy the present moment. Like taking a wrong turn and embarking on a wonderful adventure by mistake. Or cooking with a recipe and deciding to improvise the rest. Only to find that it tastes so much better than the last time. Because when I overplan, I forget to have fun along the way. I can feel frustrated when the goals are not met, or lose good opportunities because I'm distracted by the plan. I'm in the season of my life where I need to think a little less and to live a little more. But I think balance is the key. I think it's important to tune into my feelings about what I want to do. Because it's easy to come up with reasons not to do things. But instead of worrying about whether I will fail or regret my choice, I need to just go for it. Following my instincts and trusting that my gut feelings will direct me. Because planning and waiting for the perfect timing can result in nothing but that, waiting. Sometimes when I don't have a plan, I feel a bit mischievous. And this makes me smile. I think I like it. And I think I need to do it more often. When was the last time you did something spontaneous? And how did you feel? So until next time, thank you for watching and have a beautiful day.